Sit it da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. Chicka 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 da. Zoom da 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 doom da doom da doom doom da 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 doom da doom da doom doom da 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 doom da doom doom doom. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom da. Sibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom doom. Doom, sibba dibba da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom da doom da doom doom, sibba dibba da boom 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 boom. Titan in the morning, sibba dibba da doom da doom da do 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 da do 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 dibby dibby do 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 do. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba doop. It's Titan in the morning. Zip dibba dibba doop. It's Titan in the morning. It's Titan in the morning. Zip dibba doop doop doop. Titan in the morning. My name is Titan Capri. I am a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. Titan in the Morning is an inclusive space for your morning wake up. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come in and we say good morning because we love all the O's and R's and INGs. Then we grab our cups, put the topic in the cups, and then we sip. You will get a space and a place where you can be who you are just the way God made you, along with some breath work breathing. And not to mention some movement with the Titans groove. City, ta-ta-ta-ta. So come on in to this inclusive, brave, and safe space where we like to say good morning to our village, tribe, gang, and chosen family. The place to be is right here with me. I will see you there. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this the right way and make sure that I'm good. Hold up. Hold up, TikTok. I got y'all over here. YouTube, Facebook, Insta. Let me raise y'all up just a little bit. I know. Tuesday was weird. Tuesday was crazy, but I'm here this morning. Y'all with me this morning? Y'all stay with me. Now, y'all tell a friend, tell them to come on in, tell them to come see me and do all the good things that we do. Okay? Hey, Lucy Lou, good morning. Let me do it the right way. Hold on. I know. Wait a minute. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Am I there? Okay. Good morning. Yes, the coffee is good this morning, Brittany. When I tell y'all I got some cold brew this morning, I got me a couple of ice cubes in there this morning, and this cold brew is on point. I got a little caramel, got me a little. Now, Brittany, I'm gonna try not to sip on that and listen. Okay. Now, Brittany, let me tell you, if I had a little bit more time to get in here and to do what I had to do, it'd have had some whipped cream, it'd have had some other stuff in it. But this morning, I ain't want to chance it because Tuesday, when I tell you they took me out of here Tuesday, they took me out of here Tuesday. We had a power outage, and yeah, and that was a done deal. But we are in here this morning. Hey, y'all, good morning to you. Good morning. Yes, good morning. So I want to say good morning to everybody. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna have to tell you the recipe. It's cold brew and a little something. I just put a little something together, but I'll figure it out for you and I'll get that recipe to you. So good morning to you all. So y'all tell a friend, come on in. Y'all come in. Y'all say what you gotta say to me this morning and let me know how you doing this morning. Y'all look, let me tell y'all something. So I'm doing a part 2, right? My topic on Tuesday was somebody knows my pen, and we're going to do a part 2 because I didn't get a chance to express to everybody. I got a chance to express to TikTok, but I didn't get a chance to express to everybody else. So we're going to run it back. We're going to do a part 2. but we're going to do that. So this morning, as y'all are coming in, I want you to tippity tap tap the middle of that screen. TikTok, let me know that y'all are in. Let me know that you're in. I got a goal this morning if somebody can help me out. But the biggest part is let me know that you are in. Let me know what you're doing. Say good morning to me, right? Good morning. Yes, indeed. Okay. Yes, indeed. So TikTok, y'all do that for me over there. Let me know. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. All of y'all over there, show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts. Y'all like, y'all follow, y'all share, y'all subscribe. Y'all, we are doing really, really good. Y'all have been with me. Y'all have stayed with me, and I am loving it. I am loving it. Now we just got to keep it going and keep it happening. But yes, indeed. Hey, nephew, good morning. What's the tea? The tea is the coffee this morning. This cold brew is the business. See, my nephew asked me what the tea was, and now I'm over here sipping again. Look, let me tell y'all something. I want y'all to take a moment while we're checking in this morning. I want to know what's one word of how you're feeling this morning. But what I want you to do this for me this morning, do it for you. When you put good morning in the comments, I want you to say good morning. I want to see all the O's and R's and INGs in the good morning because you're saying good morning to yourself. So come on in this morning. Come on in. If you know me, this your first time seeing me, first time feeling me, whatever it may be. Come on in and let's do that. And nephew, that's the T. Come on in and say good morning. Come on, Lewis. That's what I'm talking about. Good MF morning. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Good morning, sugar. Yes, that's how you said it. Good morning, sugar. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you put it in. That's how you do it, y'all. Keep it up. Keep it going. What's one word of how you're feeling this morning? While you putting that good morning into the atmosphere, into the ecosystem, what's one word of how you're feeling this morning? And you know what I want to say my word is this morning? I'm grateful. I am grateful for the life that I have. I am grateful for the life that I've lived. I'm grateful to be on this side of life. I'm grateful to be in purpose. I'm grateful to know that I am still here and I'm still here and able to make a difference, right? So I'm grateful this morning, right? But then also too, not only am I grateful, I'm excited. I'm excited for what the day is going to bring. I'm excited because y'all know today, let me look at my watch. Y'all know today is the 12th, right? I got 7 more days before the birthday. It's Pisces season. It is Pisces season. Y'all stay with me because on the birthday, I'm going to have me a special birthday show and we're going to invite everybody in to say a little something and do a little something on the birthday. So we got what? 7 more days. 7 whole days. Yes, until it's time for me to celebrate this star being born. I said it. Not a star as in a star, but could be. But a star as in the brightness. A star as in the love and the life and all of that good stuff. So y'all stay with me. Y'all stay with me this morning. Okay. No, I ain't going nowhere. Come on, put that good morning into the comments. Y'all can do it. What's one word of how you're feeling today? What's one word of how you're feeling today? I know I got the pony cocked to the side. Don't you see? Look, let me tell you something. I feel like I can do what I want to do when I want to do it. And this is how I feel today. This is how I feel. I feel that the pony being put to the side is the way that it should be. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure. Because somebody said I'm really close to the screen on Instagram. Hold on. Let me make sure. Because I don't want to be that close to the screen on Instagram. Yeah. I'm trying to get it to situate itself. What it'll do, it'll actually situate. Yeah. It looked like a sideways heart. I know, right? I know. Look. And look at Lucy Lou. I tried to pull it to the side. I tried to fix it and make it do what it do. All right, y'all. So look. We're gonna keep it going. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. So while we're checking in this morning, what is one word of how you're feeling today? I feel grateful. And then I'm excited, right? What's one word of how you're feeling today? Come on. Okay, well, look, all you got to do is tell me. That's all you got to do is tell me. Put it down in the comments. Put that good old good morning down in the comments. Oh, yeah. Y'all didn't know what that was? I had a little caramel on the side of my cup. Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And this is going to be funny because people are saying, so Titan, you over there slurping on your cup. I'm not slurping. That's how we sip here at Titan in the morning. Yes, indeed. That's how we sip here at Titan in the morning. Look, I have no qualms with it. I have no qualms. Call it what you want to call it. See it how you want to see it. If that's what you want to do, I'm with it. I know. So here's the thing. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and talk about it this morning, as you all are putting in what's one word of how you're feeling this morning, right? But then I want you to say good morning to yourself. Just say good morning. Make it feel good, right? Good morning. Michelle, don't you start no business over the time of good morning, Ron. Indeed, you're right, indeed. So y'all, here's the thing, right? When you come onto your platforms in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, I think it's a good thing for you to tell yourself that you woke up this morning, to give yourself a little pep talk, if you would, right? To give yourself a little oomph, like this is what I'm going to do. I'm going here, I'm doing this, and I'm doing that. And I think sometimes we don't do that. Sometimes we wake up and we be like, yeah, it is what it is, right? But y'all say good morning to yourself. Wake up. Wake yourself up. Good morning, Titan. Good morning. Even though you may not feel it, even though you may not feel like energetic, like like the Energizer Bunny, but just say good morning to yourself. It will make a world of difference. It'll make a world of difference. I normally come in and I say good morning to myself, and I normally say, "Come on, Titan, it's time to get up. It's time to get up." I'll be sitting here in the dark, but come on, Titan, come on, get up. Get up. Good morning. And then that's it. That's it. Okay, Michelle. Yes. Love you. Miss you too, sis. Miss you as well. I'm going to see you soon. I'm coming your way soon. So I'm going to see you soon. Okay. No. Good morning to you. What's one word of how you're feeling today? What's one word of how you're feeling today while you saying good morning to you? Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay, hey, Mr. Jordan. Good morning. Hey, Resilient. Good morning. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Um, Osam says my one word for how I feel today is now you're gonna have to particularness. So spell it out for me. Osam, spell it out for me because Pocrit to dinos. Procritinos? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Because I only got a fifth grade education. Let me know, baby. Let me know. Okay, Wink said, hey, Wink. Good morning. Michelle said blessed. That's what we're doing. Michelle said blessed. Can said, I say good day, no morning. Well, you know what, Can? If that's how you say good morning, that's how you say good morning. If that's how you say good day, that's how you say good day. However you see fit to it. So this is what I want you to do, Can. So humor me for a second. If you say good day, I want you to say it in the sense of you woke up this morning and it is a great day and you are telling it to yourself. So put it down in the comments how you would say it to yourself. If you're saying good day, how would you say it? Like, you know what I mean? That's what I want you to do. If it's not good morning, then it's good day. Then let's do that. Let's be right there. Lucy Lou said, good day. Come on, that part right there. That's what I'm talking about. It don't matter how you do it, right? Long as you come through with it. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Instagram. Good morning. Hey, Evilio. Evilio said, good morning, corazon. Now, you know I know who that is, okay? Because you know that's the one that tells me good morning, corazon. Said slow. Thankful prayer. I think it's time change, losing an hour. Yes, Evilio, let me tell you, like that time change has really made a difference. And it's been making a difference ever since like COVID. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but every time we do daylight savings time, the time change, yeah. Okay. Okay, so Osan said, pull crit tude in us. Pull crit tude in us. Pulchritinus. Okay. Look, I learned something new today. Come on. Come on. Indeed. Thank you so much, Velio. Good morning, Corazon. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Betty over on Podbean. Good morning to you. Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Betty put all those O's and R's and INGs in it. And I love it. I love it. Welcome in, Betty. Welcome in. All right, y'all. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and y'all keep it coming. What's one word of how you're feeling this morning? And then put into the comments your good morning. Okay? How you feel this morning? Michelle said, time to make the donuts. Okay, you better go make the donuts. Can I get a half a dozen of blueberry glaze, please? Osan said, if you ever do any panels on your live, I will gladly participate. And thank you so much, Osan. And I plan on doing some panels down the road here. And possibly, I think that I plan on doing a panel for the birthday show on next Thursday. Yes, next Thursday. I got seven whole days. Yes, it's Pisces season. It's time. Yeah. All right, y'all, let's get into it. People are steady putting in words and well, thank you. Thank you. All right. You love my energy? Yes, indeed. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I've been doing this. Someone asked, how long have I been doing this? I've been doing this morning show consistently since 2023. Yeah, I started in 2023, had a couple of iterations to it, but yeah, I've been doing it like that. And here lately, the last year and a half has really been good. I've been growing. I've been in the moment and things like that. And so my Titan Capri experience has kind of catapulted me to do other things. But this Titan in the morning is what I actually love to do. I love to host. I love to have a show. And down the road, when I got enough time and energy and all of those things, I love to have a talk show. That's it right there. Well, I have one right now, right? This platform, but you know what I mean. So yes. Okay. And you're new here. So let me do this. So my name is Titan Capri, right? I am a Black gay man living and thriving with HIV, celebrating 21 years this year. I am a father. I am all of those things. I am a veteran. I'm an Army vet. I am a brother, a cousin, an uncle, all of the things, a son. Yes, I believe that we all have the ability to love ourselves and be who we are, that we belong here, that we're not a mistake. There's a couple of things that I always highlight here on my platform, but I love, love, love the fact that I can come to you all and be who I am and show up in my true, authentic self. A lot of times, and because they ask me, who am I? A lot of times we want to be something that we're not. And so I say that because it took me a while to be this person that's sitting and standing before you, that you are hearing and seeing and understanding, right? I've always been who I am, I believe, but it took a while for it to come out. It took a while for me to stand 10 toes down in who I am and who God made me to be. Right. And a lot of times people will say, well, that's not God. Well, maybe that's not your God. Right. But it's mine. So I am a spiritual being. I'm a spiritual being. I'm a spiritual individual. I'm a spiritual community person. I am someone who stands for my community, my black and brown community, my LGBTQIA plus community, right? My just my community all the way around. Like we stand for those things, and that's what we do, right? So with that being said, right? Yes, my birthday is on the 19th. I will be 55 years old. I've been here for a minute, not for a long, short minute, but a good long minute. And so, yes, that's who I am. That's who I am. I believe in uplifting. I believe in representing. I believe in being who I am. And that's who I am. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. No, no, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Not a problem. Blessings and much light. Enjoy your morning. Hugs. Thank you, Evelio. Same to you. Same to you. I should see you later, maybe, I think. Right? No problem. No problem. Hey, Miles. Good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Paul Bean. Thank you so much. Thank you for the likes. Yes. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into it because I know that y'all are in. I know that we're doing what we do. Well, so y'all, okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. And I want to talk about that this morning because I think that sometimes we talk about this all the time. And I really want people to realize, yes, you are on the internet. Yes, you are on social media. Yes, you are on these platforms. But I still don't believe I still don't believe that you have to sit and just take what somebody dishes at you. This person just said that I need to be unalived because of what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm being me. I'm being who God made me. And that's going to ruffle some feathers. That's going to let people feel that they can tell you who you are and what you are. And that's going to let people think that because they throw and they spew this hate and this nasty, this rhetoric towards you, that you don't have a comeback. You just got to sit and take it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Does it hurt? Yes. Does it affect you? Yes. But I'm so secure in my skin and where I'm at right now that that doesn't bother me. But I'm going to mention it here on this platform because it's real life. I know people that are going through this very thing this morning and going to go through it again and again and again because people have been emboldened to tell you who you are. People have been emboldened to tell you why you should not be here. I don't know this person from a can of paint, and I'm not going to give them any fanfare by mentioning their name and things like that. But what I want to do, right? I want to talk to those individuals, whoever you are right here. I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to me. Don't you give up. Don't you let it go. Don't you stop being who you are, right? When you are in that pocket, when you are feeling great, when you are feeling good, when you know that your God got you, when you know that your spirit is soaring and going, I want you to be in that pocket. I want you to be in that pocket. Now, I'm not telling you that it's not going to affect you when somebody says something negative or they go, crazy or anything like that, right? I'm not saying that because you're human and it's going to do that. But what I'm saying is you dig deep in who you are. You dig deep and love who you are, and you continue. Now, you may have to stick and move. You may have to bob and use your weave, but you do whatever you feel you need to do for you. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. Every day I come onto this platform, every time I go live, every time I am sitting here and I think and I feel that I am giving you all of the gems and all of the light and the goodness and the greatness that God has instilled in me, somebody comes out of the woodwork and try to throw a monkey wrench into it, right? As the old folks used to say, somebody trying to throw a monkey wrench into my woodwork. You feel me? Y'all, no. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, in the words of Aaliyah, and try again. And keep moving. And if these individuals, right, you know how to block, you know how to take them out, you know how to do. But what I want in this moment, I want us to acknowledge that this world is not always going to be perfect and pretty and prim, right? That there's going to be some nastiness, some things in here that we are going to have to take care of. We can't keep sweeping it under the rug, especially now in this day and time where they're trying to erase us, where they're trying to tell us that we don't deserve to be where we are, who we are, and the things that we're doing. And so I'm saying all of this, y'all, because that's a part of me. That's who I am. I can't take it back to the bank. I can't return it with a receipt. This is who I am. And I don't believe God made a mistake. I don't believe that the universe didn't place me where I'm at just because. There's a reason why I'm here. There's a reason why I didn't leave 20 years ago. It'll be 21 years this year when I was diagnosed with AIDS. There's a reason why I'm still here and I'm still identifying as a Black gay man living with HIV. There's a reason why I use my platform the way I use my platform. I told somebody last night, I said, you know, I used to sit up here and right? But now y'all hear me. Y'all know I'm coming before I even get there because I'm barking a woof. That's what it is. So we got to make sure that we understand where we are. Is somebody going to disrespect? Is somebody going to hate? Is somebody going to feel a way? Of course they are. This is life. This is what it is, because the person said to me that that's their opinion, that I need to stop lying and stop playing with people. What? You don't know my life. Right? I don't know you from a can of paint. But here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. Imagine that you were born great. Imagine that you were born to change the world. And people have taken it upon themselves to tell you that you are not special, that you don't deserve to be here. Just imagine. Imagine God balling all of those things up and placing them in your spirit for you to go and change the world. And imagine somebody telling you that you can't, that you shouldn't represent who you are, that you shouldn't love your life. Imagine that. Imagine them trying to stop what God has already placed in you. Your journey is already mapped out. I always go back to the hospital bed in that time when I was asking God to let me go, right? Let me fall asleep and not wake up, because I have done the very thing that they told me that you were punishing me for. Let me go. My God. And notice what I said, my God, because some of you will say that that's not your God, that that's not God. Have your moment. But I'm going to tell you what my God said to me. Shut up, bruh. Shut it up. Stop. Stop. You got work to do. I put you on this earth for a reason. You have yet to get to where I need you to be. So therefore, you don't get to leave here. You don't get to go anywhere. You got work to do. I need you to get up out this bed, heal from this, right? So you can go on. Because I got people. I got people that are waiting on you. A lot of times people don't believe that you are who you are. A lot of times people don't believe that you should be doing the things that you do. And my spirit is telling me I'm talking directly to someone this morning. That's what I know. So everything that everybody else spews and hate, and I got the comments coming, right? Even over here on TikTok. right? Even over here on TikTok, saying things like, no, there is only one God, a fallacy. You're not near God. Your God is an idol. All of these things. You don't know me. You don't know what I am. You don't know. But see, this is what people do. People do things like this as if it's going to stop me from doing what I'm doing, if it's going to stop me from being who I am. I think that we have to really take a moment and understand that it's not your life, it's mine. I got to do what's best for me. And then you're saying it's only one God. Well, if it's only one God, why are you telling me that that's not my God? Because if it's only one God, then you came from the same God that I came from. Make it make sense. How can you be talking to me with a forked tongue, telling me that there's only one God, but telling me that I'm not of God? How did you get here? How did you get here? Y'all make it make sense. Make it make sense. You can't sit here and choose when to believe that God is God or when to tell somebody that this is that and that and this. But you came the same way that I came. I didn't know who or what this was before I got here. I didn't know who my parents were. I didn't know the avenue of which I was coming to this earth. Neither did you. So if God made you in your perfectness, then God couldn't make me. If God made the colors, the wind, the moon, the stars, the sun, if God made our bodies as complex as they are, if God made creatures that are in the deepest part of the ocean and in the furthest part of the universe, what? Y'all got to make it make sense. Make it make sense. So I'm not here to argue with you and you and you and you. That's not my job. My job is to be on purpose. And I believe that my purpose in this that I am doing is for me to be me, authentically, truthfully who I am. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like that I like to switch it up. A lot of people don't like that I announce my identity. A lot of people don't like the fact that I state that I am someone living with HIV. But you don't know where I've been. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know how it took me years to get to where I'm at now. But you can call on a God that's your God. That's your higher power, your spiritual being. But I don't deserve that because I choose to stand in who I am. I'm not going to argue with you whether or not God did this on purpose because I believe that I am purpose. So I believe that this was already mapped out for me. I already knew, right? Because God put in me what God was going to put in me. The road that I was taking, I didn't know that. But you knew it. You already knew. You know that this is not of God because of something you've been taught, something you thought you read. You have got to be where you are. And y'all, I know I stayed on that for just a minute, but my spirit is telling me that somebody is out there battling with the fact of whether or not they still want to be here or not, because somebody told them that they're not of God, which that's what they told me back in the church. They told me to stop doing what I was doing, but I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know that I was doing anything other than other children running around, right? These grown individuals were telling me to stop doing what I'm doing because I would never see heaven. I would never go to God. God doesn't like people like me. Imagine you telling somebody, right, that has done nothing but be who they are, telling them that they don't deserve to be on this earth. I'm going to sit there for a second because we want to be on this internet. We want to be on this web. We want to be on these platforms, and we want to tell people what we believe. We want to put our negative, trauma-filled, stigma-filled issues and problems on other people. Why don't you deal with your own? My grandmother used to say, sweep around your own front door. Because you can't come talking to me about anything and you over there dirty and nasty and ugly. But why is the question? Why do I upset you so? Why do you feel it's your duty to tell me about my God? Which you just said that God is there's only one God. Well, if there's only one God and we came from the creator, then everything that the light touches is of God, including myself. Y'all, I'm not here to go through scripture. I'm not here to go back and forth with you because my life is my life. But today, whoever this is for right here, whether you're in the nosebleed or the mezzanine, this is for you. You stand 10 toes down in who you are. You stand 10 toes down in who God made you to be. Stop trying to curve who you are, who God made you to be for somebody else. That's not your ministry. Your ministry is to be who you are. Your ministry is to be exactly who God put you on this earth to be. Your ministry is to be in power and position and purpose. That's your ministry. I'm going to get into the topic this morning, but somebody out there needs to hear this because I need to hear it, because this is more than just one or two people. This morning, there have been 5 people that have told me where I should be, what I shouldn't be doing, and all of that. And y'all, I'm telling y'all this because this is real life. And I don't seek to name them. I don't seek to do that because y'all are on the platforms and y'all can see the comments. But I don't have to name them and do that. But I do need to speak on it because in my community, we are being targeted. We are being told. We are being shut out. We are being erased for us just being who we are. You get to love your life, live your life, be out there, do this, buy a house, live life, fly, do travel, all of the things. But I can't do that. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Nina Ross. Okay. Look. Let me tell you something. Um, I used to play cards, right? Back in the day. You're gonna know what I'm talking about when I say this, right? Because me and your mama used to we all used to play cards. But anyway, so you know Nina Ross? Nina Ross? Oh, okay. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about when we play cards. Okay? Said preach. Nina Ross said, and we love you just the way you are. You are awesome, loved, and blessed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, cousin. I appreciate you. I love you. Good morning. Hey, Ashley. Good morning. No. I'm not upset. By no means am I upset. Okay, Nina talking about, yes, Lord. Okay, you know about them cards. Okay. Thank you, Ray. Ray said you are handsome. Thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate you. They said, I'll do it tomorrow. Well, then you do it tomorrow, then. Queen, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Kesh. Good morning. She said, tightening everyone. Okay. Hey, Charmaine. Good morning to you. Hey, Kesh. Okay. Ray says, say it louder for the people in the back. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And y'all, while I'm steady talking about this person is still saying things like God made sinners too, and then who is your God and all this kind of stuff like that. Who are you? Who are you? Who do I don't answer to you. Who are you? Mind your business. How about you answer those questions yourself? Who is your God? Who made you the foremost authority on what God wants or God needs or what God said to be true? Who made you the foremost authority? You know what I mean? Like, stop playing on the game. Hey, Gemini, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Yes, indeed. Hey, nephew. But see, and this is something else that I want to say. Every time somebody tries to tell you about your life and things like that, they say things like, we can debate opinions without throwing insults. You didn't think what you said to me was an insult? See, that's the old, you know what? Y'all, see, somebody knows my pen part two. This is what we're talking about. Y'all, people will always try to flip it on you. What are you debating? What are you debating? You came on to my platform to debate whether or not I'm real and who I am. I'm going to be 55 in 7 days. I didn't been on this earth for a moment. I didn't live through some things. I spent 8 years in the military. I have traveled. I have seen. I have done. So you coming on talking about debate opinions. Whose opinion are you debating? Because you're debating yourself. Y'all, this is why when I'm advocating for that. I am not going to spaces and places where people think like this, because now you want to say it's a debate, but you're debating what? My very existence? That's what you're debating? And so when I talk about somebody knows my pen, here's the thing. People will get you. People will try to get you, throw you off your game. But y'all, I want y'all to stand fast. I want y'all to be still, right? Be still in the fact that you are who you are. I know I didn't get to somebody knows my pen part two, but y'all, this right here takes precedence, because this is why I'm always where I'm at. This is why I always represent the way that I am. There is nothing more that I can do than be who God made me to be. And that's what I believe. It's not for this person to believe it. It's not for that person to believe it. It's for me to believe. How can I love somebody else if I can't love myself? That's true. In fact, if I can't love what God put me on this earth as, right, I can change it. I can work out. I can have surgery. I can do all of those things. But when I'm standing in who I believe that God put me on this earth to be, then all of a sudden I'm wrong. No enhancements, just what God has already instilled in me. And y'all, I didn't like this. I didn't like going back and forth with people about God and what God said and this and that, because people will tell you what they want to believe, right? How can we have one God, 55.99 Bibles, and everybody knows exactly what God says? But people have been doing things, nasty, ugly things in the word of God, using the book to do that. This morning, these individuals, they didn't let me down. They are telling me exactly what's out there in the world and how people feel. This person don't know me from a can of paint. That person over there didn't know me from a can of paint. This person asked me, who are you? What are you? Right? And then this one is going down this whole long thing. Nobody is talking to you, but you're saying we can debate opinions without throwing insults. Wasn't you the first one to come in here to throw an insult? But you don't think that that's an insult, because you think you're telling me what God told you, what God put in you to tell me. Y'all be careful. I don't care where you're sitting, nosebleed or the mezzanine. Braun said, you look amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then this person went on to say, repent now. This is where we are at. Y'all, I'm not here to argue what God said, because none of us that are here right now today knows what God said back then. Let's be honest. If God can make the mountain and the trees and the fish and the slugs and the ants and the roaches and the rats and anything like that, God couldn't make us. If you can come into this world and you can like what you like, then somebody else can't like what they like. You have no control over your eyes and your hair and your skin color. You have no control over that. So if I don't have control over that, then I don't have control over who I'm attracted to. I don't have control over the way that I feel and the way that I move and the way that I understand. There are things that we cannot explain on this earth, but you can explain me. There are places that we have yet to explore, but you can explain me. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all live your life. Y'all live your life. So then this person is going back and forth with other people that have been here saying, what is your point? I'm able to be here just as you are. I'm allowed to have a different opinion. But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You came onto somebody's platform, right? To spew hate, which you're saying that is a different opinion. And y'all do not be fooled by this. Do not be fooled by somebody saying, come, well, we're going to debate. You're debating my life. You're debating my very existence. That's not a debate. A debate is whether I like vanilla or chocolate ice cream. Let's debate that. The debate is whether or not we should have something in place, a law or something. Let's debate that. But you're not going to debate my existence and frame it as opinion so that you can come up in here and run amok and get everybody's feathers ruffled, and then you can leave out and the chaos and destruction continues. No, that's not what we're doing. We can debate anything you want to debate, but you're not going to debate my existence. You're not going to debate my life because it's not up for debate. It's not up for argument. Country said, I see you, friend. Hey, friend. Indeed. Gemini, hey, morning. Said, morning, Titan. Good morning, Gemini. Good morning. Kes says, I love you, Titan, to the moon and back. Thank you so much. I love you as well, right? And y'all, we don't have to deal with that. So then they go on to say, because I want to make sure that we nip this in the bud and we know what it is. If you're going to publicly express your opinion, then you're open to critique at any time. Y'all, it's the nature of the beast. It's what people tell you. But you got to really think about this, though. What makes you wake up in the morning, right? To frame your hate, to frame your disgust, right? As critiques. What are you critiquing? What are you critiquing? You don't like the way I represent. You don't like the way I talk about my God. And I say my God because there's no way, you just said it, that your God could be my God. But if we're all in this together, how is it not possible? Y'all don't let them slip in and play with you like that. Don't let them stand in your face and play in your face. Do not let them do that. Because they will frame it as opinions and critiques. Since when do you get to have an opinion and critique somebody's life? You get to tell them that they should not be. That's not a critique. That's not an opinion. That's something totally different in that. But what you will do is you will try to manipulate and play in my face and say, oh, that's how the world works. Yes, I'm going to give you a critique. I'm going to criticize. If you're going to come on here publicly and that's what you're going to do, then I'm going to do that. Y'all, I am not somebody that was born yesterday, right? I wasn't born. I know this. I know this. But all that energy you just took to express your critique and your opinion, for what? Who asked you for it? Who brought you into the debate? You're debating my life. Did I ask you for a debate? Did we set a time and date? Did we get an audience? No. Go mind your ugly business. Go mind your own business. Go to your life. Matter of fact, turn away from the screen that you're on and tell me how good your life is. Tell me how God has blessed you. That's what you do. How about you put your life on display? So we can critique it and have opinions. Okay, ambitious one. Thank you so much. So you switch platforms? Indeed. Hey, Autopsy. Good morning. Autopsy said, teach, true. Get you some. Whoa, truth loud. I hear you, love. Indeed, indeed. Okay, Autopsy, that's what I'm talking about. 32-ounce espresso, heavy cream, Irish, white, chocolate creamer, and stevia sugar. Come on, iced. Now that's a drink right there. That's a drink, Autopsy. That's a drink. Thank y'all so much for being in. Hey, how you doing? Let's see what else we got, y'all, because we're gonna talk about this. We're not letting this just go this morning. We're gonna talk about it. So Kurt said, whatever the hopes and dreams or challenges you face, I hope you win today. So much love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. User said, bro, look in the mirror. You don't see a mess. Indeed. Okay, Gemini said, speak. Country, thank you so much for the follow. User said, bruh, don't blame God for that mess. Indeed. The woman, hello, keep showing up as yourself. The miserable ones have nothing better to do. Indeed. Emma said, so true. Yes, sir, you're sure right. Okay. I see the enemy hand in your look. So, user, you're saying what now? You're saying in my look, right? So, see y'all. So, let me tell y'all something. Once the floodgates open, people love to come and tell you about your life. So, I'm trying to figure out, and forgive me, user, before I get to this point. I see the enemy hand in your look. Are you saying my look? You see the enemy's hand? What exactly is the enemy's hand? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. So therefore we know. Exactly. Exactly. The woman said they don't know God. The nastiness they spew is the proof. Indeed. Eddie said, how did you navigate through that? Because I'm struggling to that with myself. And Eddie, so my navigation, and I think you're talking about me navigating through not wanting to be here, not being able to accept myself as who I am. I'm hoping that's what it is. So a lot of comments have happened since then. Eddie, if you're still on, please clarify for me. Jones said, I agree. The King said, I get it now, Positive King. You're shining too bright for the darkness. And I think a lot of times, y'all, what happens is, so I said something a year or so ago, and I want to mention that this morning because I think it's important for people to know. When I was under the radar, when I was not making waves, I didn't have a lot of this hate and this vitriol. I didn't have this, right? And so a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, Danita said to me, Danita said, I remember when they used to throw things at you, it would stop you in your tracks. It would really hurt you. And I said, because I just didn't understand. I'm doing what I think I'm put, and this is just me talking then. I'm doing what I think I was put on this earth to do. And then you're telling me that I shouldn't be here. And so nasty and mean that I should not be living. Right? Do you know how much hate and ugliness and nastiness that you would have to muster to tell somebody that they should be unalived? Do you just think about that? And so what I had to do was I had to go within myself. I had to understand that I was uniquely made, that I was special in this, because I had been told that I wasn't. I had to understand that I'm still here and I still have purpose, right? And so a lot of times what we do is that we take ourselves out of the game because somebody else ruined it for us. This is what I believe. And this is how I got through that. I believe that I was put on this earth for a reason, to be on purpose and in purpose. I believe that I had to go through some things in order to understand how, where, when, who, where I stand on this earth. I had to understand that I have power, right? And that my power has been ever present. I had to understand that I'm in position. Now, I have to understand it because born into this world, your light is as bright as three suns. And this world will put a dark cloud around you. This world will bring depression, anxiety, things to you, and they will leave it at your doorstep. And because we're not living in who we are and what we are and the way God made us, right, we will pick it up and call it our own. That trauma, that nastiness, what happened to you, we will pick it up and we will own it when it was never ours to begin with. That's what we will do. And that's what I did for years and years, because those people told me that I would never have salvation. Those people told me that God was not pleased. Those people told me that I was nasty. I needed to repent, that I was an abomination. They told me all of that. Y'all, and I sit over here now thinking back on those things, but I had to do for me. I had to be okay with who I was. I had to have some therapy. I had to have some healing. I'm still healing. I'm not healed. Healing from these things. When you go to therapy and they ask you about your childhood, because your issues and problems and concerns, they start very young. Just imagine you outside running with all the other kids and you think that you are just a kid like they are, and people have placed this on you. That you are nasty, that you are against God, that you're an abomination. And you are a child. You don't know no better. You're thinking that you're living the life, but all the other kids got to live their life, run up and down the street, be who they are. But I had to be told not to do this. Boys don't do that. You shouldn't do this. That's nasty. You're an abomination. All of that. Then I was ostracized. Then I started fighting all the time. But then those were adults that were over here whispering in my ear, still trying to fight me, beat me up, make me a man, but whispering over here, come meet me over here. Come do this. Don't tell because then this and this, da da da. You know what I'm saying? So you as a child, you don't know. You're confused because on one hand, you're out here doing what everybody else is doing. So you think God is in your favor. Then on the other hand, somebody is telling you because you switch or you got a little sass in your walk or your wrist is limp. All of these things to a child. And then the men in the neighborhood are trying to get you to get in a vehicle, trying to get you to go into a bathroom, trying to get you to go behind a dumpster, trying to get you to stay out late when the street light comes on. And you expect a child to be able to rationalize this. You don't know. But then you're getting whoopings. But then you're getting into fights. People are jumping on you because you're different. And you don't know that you're different. And so, y'all, here's my thing. When I stand here and I'm talking about these things and I'm on these platforms, this is the reason why. because we have been born and bred to believe that the standard is this. And if any child, anybody is not within this silo, this standard, then they are against God. They are against the very fabric. They are against the ecosystem. Y'all, I have had people tell me in one breath that they love me, and the other breath that I'm going to hell. How can you tell? Like, literally. But here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. You have to ask yourself why. You may not have the answer. But why is that person so evil and nasty towards you and they don't know you? That's a reflection on them. They can't take care of the trauma, the issues, the problems, their childhood trauma, the stigma that's in their own lives. So they're going to put it on somebody else. I didn't wake up this morning to be mean and nasty to somebody else. That's not my job. That's not my ministry. I woke up this morning, came on this platform to spread joy and love and life and laughter. That's my purpose. But the purpose, right, is me being me. Tsunami said, the people who think being gay is a choice made the decision to be straight. And my whole thing is, why? Why do we have to explain ourselves when you don't have to explain yourself? Somebody was hurt and harmed. Somebody made it their business to make others suffer because they suffered. And that lie was put out there. And for generations and generations and generations, the lie has grew and grew and grew to the point that it is part of our very fabric. Could you imagine telling a child that you can't be the way you are, but then telling a child standing next to them that you get to go out here and play and do what you want to do because you're different? You're straight. Yeah, so you get to do all of that. Imagine a child watching other children be children, and you can't be. But also imagine those adults talking, touching, being inappropriate with those children that are different. And then they keeping it a secret. So you can't go anywhere. You can't go to the elders. You can't go to the parents. And God forbid they don't believe you. This morning, I had to take a moment and talk about this morning. I see all of the comments, y'all, and the comments are rolling. And these people are talking about stop and read the comments. I'm not reading the comments for you because I see your comments. I see them there. I'm gonna read the comments in just a second. But this is me and what I'm doing. Tell me how to do my platform. I want to take a moment and ask that you love yourself right where you're at in this moment. I often ask this on my platforms and my channels. Love yourself right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment. It's a hard thing for us to be in this world and have this darkness and be unsure of who we are, be unsure of what God made us to be. You're human. But it's another thing to be in this world and somebody cause you to believe that you should not be here because of something they said. Something they said. So yes, I will be here. So yes, we will be here. My village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family. Yes, we will be here to stand with you, to stand beside you, and sometimes even stand behind you to hold you up through these times. But what I don't want you to do, and I'm asking that you don't, is to leave yourself out of the equation. Do not leave yourself out of the equation. You are the main, you are the denominator, the common denominator in this equation. And if you don't love yourself, you're not going to be able to do and what for anybody else. You're not going to be able to be. So these people spewing this hate and this nonsense, because now they somehow have been the foremost authority on whether or not you should be here and what you should do. If that's their opinion, that's their critique, then let them have that. But you know what you are doing. You know where you are at. You know what God put you on this earth to do. And that's all I'm saying this morning. We will not let them come in to our house. Those days are done. I'm checking you at the door. Before you cross that threshold, you're going to wipe off your feet. And if you can't wipe off your feet because you got an ugly spirit, because you're just nasty, then you stay out there. You don't get to come in here. You don't get to play around in my house, break up things, cause chaos and destruction, and then just leave like it's nothing. You don't get to call it an opinion and a critique and get stuff started and then walk away. You don't get to do that anymore. And y'all, if they have been doing that in your life, you call it what it is. You've done it, but now, today, no more. Take that first step. And even if it's a baby step, even if you're walking on eggshell step, take that step and say, no more. I am done. I am done. I talked about somebody knows my pen, part 2. This is the part 2. Somebody knows your pen. They know how to press your buttons. Boop, 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 boop. They know what they are doing. So they're going to try to throw a monkey wrench in your woodwork. What I want you to know is say, this is what it is. I know my own pen. And I got dual authentication on this pen. Me and my God. So therefore, you can come and say what you want, dress it up as a critique, dress it up as an opinion, and try to tell somebody what they should be doing. You can do all of that. I have no qualms around that because over here, I'm solid. I know my pen. And I know that every now and then I have to readjust, reevaluate, recalibrate, and get another pen. Y'all, we are always evolving. So this morning, yes, somebody knows my pen, part 2, but I'm glad that those individuals said what they said, did what they did this morning so we could talk about it. You are not a mistake. You belong here. Your life is precious. If it wasn't, you would not have been born, period. Why would you come into this earth and you have nothing to give? You have nothing in that. You don't have no creativity. You don't have no blessings. You don't have it. Why? Ask yourself the question, why am I here? And if you're asking yourself that, right, 9 times out of 10, you are purpose adjacent. Your purpose is right here. Your purpose is right here. I'm going to say it again. Your purpose is right here. Your purpose is saying, hey, look at me. Hey, Titan. You'll see a little flash in the corner of your eye. That's your purpose. Over in the distance, you'll see a flicker of light. That's your purpose. Sometimes when you are down and out and everything looks like it's over with, your purpose speaks up. Your purpose come in. Think about it. When you get ready to let it go and you have dropped it and you don't want to deal with it no more, something comes out of the woodwork. Something comes out of the forest. That's your purpose. So these people telling you that you should not be, you need to repent, you're an abomination, you can't do this, you can't do that. What is their purpose? They haven't found it yet. So they're going to take you off your game so you don't get your purpose. That's how we see it. Somebody knows my pen. And if you know it, if you knew it, if you got it, you best believe you can go and try it today and it's not going to work. It ain't going to work. You can press all the buttons you want. A doo doo, a doo 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 doo. Access denied. A doo doo, a doo 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 doo. Access denied. A beep 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 and access denied. I'm done. I'm done. What you thought you knew, what you thought your opinion was, what you thought your critique was, has nothing to do with me. But we're going to discuss it. That's what we're going to do on this platform. Y'all let them try to pen. Let them try to throw a monkey wrench in your woodwork. Let them try to get you off your game. That's them trying to code and being denied. That's them trying to code and being denied. A poop poop, a poop poop poop. You don't know my pen. You thought you did. Yeah, a couple of years ago, you knew it because everything upset me. Everything had me on edge, right? I was taking your critiques and your opinions as they were mine because you knew my pen. A poop 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 poop. And you got access to me. But today, sitting here in this chair, on this platform, being who I am, loving who I am, showing up in my true authentic self, being on purpose, and the purpose is to be me, you don't know this pen. And you tried it. This morning, they tried it. Punched it in. You need to repent. Denied. You don't know God. Denied. You're an abomination. Denied. Y'all, that's it. That's it. I know my own pen. As a matter of fact, last night you tried to use a pen from yesterday. Last night I changed it. Because I could see you coming. Yesterday I updated the pen. Now I got a two-step authentication. Last week I updated the pen. Somebody knows my pen, or you thought you did. Your critique thought it knew my pen. Your opinion thought it knew my pen. Hello? Hello? Uh-huh. Who said it? Who said it? I just want to know. Who said it? This is what I'm talking about, y'all. Love yourself right where you're at in this moment. Know your pen. Know your pen. Know what your pen is capable of. Hold on, let me go back up here. Autopsy said opinions lack absolute truth supported with evidence. Critique coming from ignorance is foolish to consider. Thus is the foolishness while ignorant, right? Okay. And critique with unbiased wisdom yield more than less. Indeed. Indeed. I've seen scripture tattooed hand to foot just to remind the enemy that vessels was spoken for, judgeless, mercy, and more. Okay. Fingerprints are evidence that nothing from others matter because there is only me, right? Ever, now, and forever. So learn to love, then be the love we need on this earth. Done and done. More. Indeed. Okay, you better say that, Autopsy. That's it. We have to understand where we're at. We got to be there, right? We got to be there. Yeah, I know I got a lot of comments over here. Hold on 1 second. I'm coming. Hold on. Someone said, hey, ladies, sir, good morning. Well, good morning. Good morning. Oh, y'all, yeah, I'm good. Call me what you want to call me. I know who I am. Indeed. You sound uplifting. Thank you so much. Prayer and worship. Thank you so much. Uh, they said, is it okay if I call you Lady Sir? So here's my thing. Why would you want to call me Lady Sir? Just asking. Okay, because it's not about what you call me, it's what I answer to, right? And if I want to answer to it, then I'll answer to it. But I'm not a lady sir. I'm a sir. Let's start with that. Okay? Let's start with that. Exactly. No, and so I'm not ugly. I mean, I'm not mad about it, right? I'm not mad about y'all. Here's my thing. It can only affect me. It can only shift me if I allow it to. I spent 8 years in the military. I've been called worse. You feel me? But yes, I will speak on the fact that no, you can't just call me what you want to call me because that's not who I am. That's not who I am. Now, if you would have asked me first and said, like, how do you identify? That would have been the more appropriate question. Instead of saying, can I call you lady, sir? You don't know me from a can of paint. No offense, but that's what it is. Tiana said, your energy just pulled me in so fast. Thank you so much, Tiana. John said, preach, tell them. And so here's the thing, John. I get it. I don't know why you want to just use lady, sir, again and again and again, but you're in the comments and I hadn't checked the comments in a while. So I get it, right? I get it. So these are older. Danny, thank you so much. Okay, you're asking again, can you call me lady, sir? I don't know what the deal is with that. So no, call me sir. He, him, his, right? Access says, good morning. Glad to be here with you, my friend. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hi, Sparkle. Good morning. Good morning. Sparkle said, I love your glasses. Thank you so much. DJ said, good morning, handsome, and everyone from beautiful Cincinnati, Ohio. Come on, Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay, Sparkle said, I'm having hazelnut coffee with cream and sugar. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Sparkles, I love some good old hazelnut coffee. Okay, thank you for the follow. Okay, lovely lady Capri. Good morning, Sugar Bear. Good morning. You know I love when you call me Sugar Bear. I like all that kind of coming. Okay, HMTK said, hey, my love, good morning to you. Okay. Sparkle said he knows okay, exactly. Message received, indeed. You are God's creation. God doesn't make mistakes. Sparkle said that. Okay, let's see. Live your life to your truth and happiness and hurt no other. After that, you're great and grateful. Okay, Charper. I think it's Charper. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. Good morning. Poppy said, yep, and not just men. Indeed. Indeed. That part. Exactly. Thank you. We're to be a light of God. Indeed. HMTK said, period. Period. Poppy said, yeah, they talk about me, but they never person that touched me first. Poppy, don't start no mess. Won't be none, because I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Let's see what we got here. Almost said you keep spreading positivity. You are rare and real. Indeed. Thank you so much. Sparkle said, absolutely. Protect your peace. Poppy said, talk about it, man. Okay, you know I'm trying. Sparkle said, baby steps are still going forward. Indeed. A lot of times people think that we just should jump from 0 to 10. No, go 0 to 1. So that way you can understand what's happening, you know what's going on, and you can move forward. Jenny says, say that. Okay, I'm trying, Jenny. Ooh, we said, I love it. Okay. Bobby Cake said, okay, the Titan Capri experience. Yes, indeed. How did they get the glasses like that? Yeah, so these are infinity glasses, right? And yeah, little alphabet T's. Bobby Cake said 100. Hey, Jazzy. Jazzy said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jazzy. Thank y'all so much. Outsiders always want to call people out and talk. Yes, indeed, they do, Bobby Cakes. Yes, indeed. Stitch said, good morning. JD said, I updated my pen. I'm so using and doing this. Indeed, JD. Look, I'm telling y'all, we gotta be on it, right? We gotta be on it. Y'all, somebody knows the buttons to push to get you to do something for them. Y'all change your pen. Because if you know my buttons, you've been pushing my buttons for a minute now. You didn't just find it out yesterday and then all of a sudden you pushing my buttons. Somebody in your life right now is standing on the side of you and they know every button to push. Even when you change your pen, they know your date of birth. They know your first this. They know your first that. They know the security questions. Change your pen. Change your pen and get some dual authentication. Somebody knows my pen part two. These people think they know your pen. Change your pen. Okay? Lucy Lou said, opinions are like backsides. Indeed, they are. Queen said, blocking the negativity is so necessary. Indeed. Bobby Cake said, they being funny. Indeed. Okay? Always being ignorant. Jenny said, needed this morning. Indeed, Jenny. Glad that you're in. That sounds like they are trying to be funny at that point. Silence at that. Yes, indeed. A lot of times what people will do is that they will dress it up to make it sound good, to think that you don't have an education. I said education. You don't have an education? That's it. Bobby Cake says salute. Okay, thank you so much. Bobby Cake says thank you for your service. Indeed, thank you so much. Oh, excuse me, y'all. It's just ignorant double S people playing games this morning. Indeed, right? And so, Everly, indeed, that's them. Okay, son said, I can't stop laughing. He called you lady, sir. Indeed. I cackled a little bit too, son. Ain't nothing to it. Everly said, okay, Samuel, come. Okay. Silence said, good morning. Good morning. Grace says, Jesus loves you. Sexy T said, love your positive thoughts. Everly said, you are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. Blue Sky said, morning, love. Good morning. Silent Chat said, exactly. Ann said, good morning, my love. What's the topic for today? The topic for today was Somebody Knows My Pen Part 2, but we are talking about changing your pen and people coming into your life or coming in on these platforms and trying to ruin you, trying to take you off your game. So it kind of turned into that, but still insane. Somebody knows your pen part 2. Change your pen and do that. Silent Chatter said that part, no time for games. No time for the games. No time for it. Okay, hold on. Yes, indeed. Hey, y'all. I'm sorry. Hey, the King HNIC. Good morning. Nina Ross said the old folks used to say one band, one sound. That part right there. Okay. Josh said facts. Indeed. Keisha said good morning. Good morning to you, Keisha. Helen said, speak, kinfolk. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying over there, kinfolk. I'm trying. Keisha said, love your hair. Yes. I had tried to put it up, Keisha. You seen that? Okay. You better tell them if it mattered stupidity, call that person stupid waste. Indeed. Indeed. That part right there. Okay. That person couldn't hold a spark to you. I love your strength and reserve. You know me. Indeed. Because you already know. You already know. We will roll up. We will do an old school South Park, Sunnyside. We will roll up. Okay. We will roll up. I'm sorry, y'all. I had turned that heat on because it was a little chillier this morning. And now I'm a little warm. And I'm in a tank top. Okay. I'm in a tank top. Okay. But y'all, let me go ahead and do this real quick. And then I'm going to get up out of here. Okay. Ambitious One said, pen change. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Change that pen, baby. Change that pen. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, look, a lot of times we don't want to we want to talk about things and stuff like that, but change that pen. Stop letting people play in your face like that. I see you coming. I see you coming. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to change my pen. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. No, 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 not at all, not at all, not at all. Look, I talk with a lot of fervor, right? Baby, let me tell you. No, but so here's the thing. This person thought that they got me. But y'all, on this platform, what I do is I speak truth. I don't talk about anything that I don't know. I don't talk about anything that's not my ministry. I may know of it and I can refer you to someone, but I'm going to talk about what I know. And what I know is that people are ugly and nasty and bullies. And sometimes because their life is not going the way that they figure it should go, they want to ruin somebody else's life. And y'all, we can let them do that if we want, but that's not our ministry. That's not for us. And calling them out is not a bad thing. Y'all, stop letting people tell you what you should be doing in your life. Stop. It's not for them. It's yours. I want to say it again. It's not for them. It's yours. What's for you is for you. God didn't make you like them. God made you like you. They don't get a say so over that. They don't get to tell God that God was wrong in making you. Now, whatever you do or whatever you say, that's on you. But you don't get to let somebody else come into your life and tell you, that's not what we're doing. So this day in 2026, 7 days before my birthday, I want you to take a moment and take a step. On next Thursday, on the birthday show, I want us to come together and let's talk about the fact that we are still here, that we are God's children, and that we belong here. People are going to come. People are going to come, but you walk in purpose so you can spot them. I see you. I see you coming. Yeah, you at the door, but you keep knocking, but you can't come in. And then I would dare say that the person will not even come into your driveway. They won't even come into your yard. Back in the day, we used to tell the people in the hood, in the neighborhood, right? We used to tell them in the neighborhood, you can talk what you want in the street. That's public. But you come up in this yard, you come up in this yard, oh, it's on and popping. It's on and popping. That's it. Talk your ish, but you talk it over there. Say what you got to say, but say it over there. Don't come in my face and play in my face and then think that I'm not supposed to give you some consequences for your action. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't let this internet fool you. Don't do it. Don't do it. People are still in the business of handing out checks. I wonder how many of y'all gonna get that. People are still in the business of handing out checks. Somebody tell me what I just said. Somebody tell me what I just said. But we're gonna go to a commercial real quick, and we're gonna be right back. But somebody tell me what I just said. Just what I said. We still in the business of handing out checks. Somebody tell me what I said. Hold on. We're gonna go to commercial. We're gonna be right back.
My name is Titan Capri, and I would love to introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience merch. Have you been over to my shop to see all the wonderful items that I have for you? Let me tell you, I have the Titan in the Morning mugs, socks, tote bags, candles, and t-shirts. I even have a Titan Capri Experience insulated 40-ounce travel mug. Yes, I did say 40 ounces. So hop on over and check out all the goodies that I have for you. Also, if clicking the link is not for you, you can scan the QR code and it will take you to my TikTok shop where you can do all the shopping that you would love to do. Go on over and check me out. For the link, the QR code, but either way, it will take you to the destination, which is my Titan Capri Experience shop. See you there. My name is Titan Capri. I am a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. I would like to introduce you to the Titan Capri experience, where our mission is to curate spaces and places that educate people living with HIV and the people that support them with experiences that bridge the gap between community and resources. Our vision is to center the human aspect of people living with HIV and the people that support them with a focus on the mental, emotional, and spiritual support needed to thrive in your integrated communities. That is the Titan Capri experience.
Good morning, y'all. We are back. We are back. So I had those commercials there for you, just to like say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing a little something. So go and check me out. TikTok, y'all go on over to the TikTok shop and get y'all a nice old mug, t-shirt. I got black, white mugs. I got a 40-ounce travel mug. I got all of those things over there. Go on over there and help a brother out, check a brother out, do all of that. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, go on over to my pop-up shop and be able to grab you a little something from the pop-up shop. Y'all, I'm doing good things and great things and all of that. And I just want to let y'all know what's going on. So before the commercial, I said that we are still in the business of writing checks. And I said, what does that actually mean? And a couple of people answered over here. Okay. Hey, Sharika Hunt. Good morning. It's been a while since I've seen you. Good morning to you. Silent. Hey, Randall said, good morning, Titan. Good morning. But Silent and Randall both wrote, Silent said that your $8 $2 can't cash. We are still writing checks, right? In 2026, we are still writing checks, right? That means don't write no check that you can't cash. Stop playing the game, y'all. Stop playing with people. People are not just sitting quiet no more. People are not playing these keyboard warrior games with y'all. Y'all roll up on somebody and you will get real consequences, right? Stop playing like that. Randall said, you write a check, you can't cash. And that's it right there. That's the old folks. That's the old folks. Okay, Silent, people are tired. People are tired. We don't have time for this, y'all. So here's my thing. Somebody knows my pen part two. This morning, we're talking about changing your pen. But when we're talking about changing your pen, we're talking about changing your outlook on the life that you are leading. Loving yourself where you are in this moment and not letting people come and try to throw you off your game. People will tell you that you don't deserve. People will tell you that you shouldn't. People will tell you, like they told me this morning, that you're an abomination. You need to repent, that you should not be here. That's not your ministry. Your ministry is not to take that in, take it on, or accept it, right? You are God's child. You are put on this earth for a reason. You are specially, you are uniquely made. And why is that? Why is that? Because your life is not theirs and their life is not yours. So stop letting people tell you where to go. Stop letting people write them checks and you're not checking them. You feel me? Because some people will write checks all day long and think they got money in the bank and they don't have none. Some people are ugly and nasty just because. Some people can be the prettiest, handsome person on this earth and have an ugly spirit. But they want to tell you that you don't deserve to live. They want to tell you. Okay, Silent, the whole check bounce. Just bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Just bouncing like a rubber ball against a wall. Just bouncing. Love yourself where you're at, right where you're at in this moment. Love yourself enough to know that God didn't make a mistake. Love yourself enough to know that you deserve happiness. But love yourself enough to know that you are. Love yourself enough to know that you are. who you are, exactly the way God made you. Somebody knows my pen, part 2. Know your own pen. Have 2 steps of authentication. And if by chance somebody says to you something out of pocket, they talking out the side of their neck, change your pen. Because 9 times out of 10, they already came to cause havoc and destruction. Because they think they know your pen. And if you have not changed your pen in a long time, if your life has been topsy-turvy, if people have been coming into your life and they have been running amok and causing you chaos and destruction, it's time for you to change your pen. A hard talk with yourself, a hard talk with God, therapy, meditation, prayer, change your pen. If you have been doing it this way, I'm going to say it a third time for those in the mezzanine and the nosebleed. If you have been doing it yourself, you've been doing it this way, and the same problems and issues and concerns are still causing you, your spirit to boil, then you haven't changed your pen. It is time for you to change that pen. It is time. It's time. It's time. So before I get out of here today, I want to ask that you love yourself right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment again. Love yourself. Don't take it for granted that you already love yourself. Speak it into existence. I love myself right where I'm at this moment. I didn't know that those individuals were going to come into the comments this morning and say all of the nasty and ugly things that they said. But I don't believe things just happen by chance. I believe there's a reason for everything. And them coming into the chat, into the comments, when they came in, was right on time. I'm thankful for that, because it led the discussion to a place my spirit said was for somebody out there. Thank y'all for tuning in every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It is Titan in the Morning. Y'all come see me. TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. I have a goal this morning, if you all can help me out with that. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. Show me some love. Show me some hearts. Show me some thumbs up. Y'all like, y'all follow, y'all share, y'all subscribe. Y'all do all of the things. And thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you so much for being in. Yeah, y'all, this chair wearing me out this morning. But thank y'all for being in this morning. And thank y'all for always coming back. Y'all tell a friend to come in and kick their shoes off and stay for a while. Until next time, y'all be blessed. Y'all, hold on. I love you too, Ann. Randall said, have a fabulous day. And thank you, Titan. Thank you. I don't know. I just felt like sipping. It's good too. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Love you. Till next time, y'all be good. I'm going to leave y'all with a little something on the way out of here. Okay, Lucy Lou, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I deserve them, and I'm sure taking them too. Hold on, Lucy Lou. Just one more. Mm. Mm. I just wanted to do it one more good. Until next time, y'all be great. Love you. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. All right, y'all. So I had wrote, did all this good stuff, and then I got here and I was like, yeah, that's not it. My spirit said to do something different, and I'm going to do something different. What I want to talk about real quick is that being worthy. A lot of us are worthy because we think that's what worthy should be, right? But you're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to be yourself. You're worthy to be just who God made you. You are worthy. So tonight I want to do a little something that's worthy. If y'all would with me. A little audience participation. Can I get y'all? Yeah. All right. So I do this thing called a Titans Groove, right? Every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Just a shameless plug, real quick. Y'all come check me out. But what I do is this, Titan Groove. And so what I want to encourage you to do tonight is to be worthy in your groove. Whatever your groove is, however you see it. If it's just a little sway, then let it be a sway. If it's a little funky, then let it be a little funky, however you want to do it, all right? Y'all gonna follow me, and then I'm gonna ask y'all to do something a little bit later in this, but it goes a little something like this, right? Titan groove. Sit ta 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 ta. Sit ta 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 ta. So ta 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 Yes, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Ah, I like that. All right, keep it going. I'm gonna ask something of y'all. Y'all gonna help me out? All right. It's gonna go like this. Y'all follow me. I am, I can be, I will be. 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 Y'all got it? I am, I can be, I will be. All right, keep going. I am, I can be, all right, I will be. I'm gonna add something in, keep going. I am, I can be, I will be. Worthy. I am, I can be, I will be. Worthy. I am. That's it. I will be. Worthy. Come on. I can be. I will. I see you moving in your seat. Come on. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are worthy. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to be beautiful. You are worthy to be heartfelt. You are worthy to be hugged. You are worthy to be sitting right where you're sitting tonight, receiving all of this. I want to thank you all for being worthy and making me feel worthy tonight. Peace and blessings.